You ever have something in your life and you wonder why it's still around and where it really came from in the first place? I bet you've had that moment where you look at something in your house and you go, gee, where did that come from? Or how did this get here? Well, today I'm going to explain my item, how I got it, and why it's important to me. So, my item is this little Mickey Mouse watch. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but it's gold. It's got the glass on the front, and on the back, it's golden and black. I got the back wristband from Imperial Jewelers because initially I broke the leather off of it, but oh well. Now, the real meat of the story isn't what my watch is. We all know what a watch is, but the real meat of the story is, of course, going to be how I got the watch. So, for my ninth birthday, my grandpa gave this watch to my parents so they could give it to me for my birthday as a gift from him. But my parents looked at the watch and they said, we don't know if we want him to have that yet. I was 9 years old and my arm was tinier than it was now. It was a bit smaller. And this is a men's watch, so it wouldn't really make sense to give a 9-year-old a men's watch, now would it? But they also wasn't sure if the watch was rare or not, if it was an antique, if it was a Disney collectible. It does look like a fancy watch at just a point blank face value. But I really think the main reason they didn't want to give me the watch is because they were afraid that I would drop it and the glass would shatter and then I would start crying because I broke the watch. And at age 9, that honestly could have been a thing that would have happened. I could just see that happening. Now, after they told me they wouldn't give it to me, they said that way down the line, years later, that they'd give it back to me. And so it sat in a drawer for a while, a really long while, a very, very long while. In this year, we were packing up our house to move across the country back to California. And as I'm looking through drawers of stuff, I found this watch, and I said, "Hey, Dad, I think I found your watch." And he looks at me and he goes, "Oh no, that's not my watch. That's your watch." And I looked at him and I said, "My watch?" And he said, "Yeah." But as I looked at this Mickey Mouse watch, I kind of remembered how I got it in the first place. And then I realized why I valued it so much. It was a gift from my grandpa, and we haven't really seen him for many years before we left. My dad was a bit distanced from him, but I think family gifts are important. It's not the gift that matters, of course. It's the thought that counts. The fact that they gave you a gift in the first place, that's what gives it meaning. I just think familial gifts are important. But also because I just like the convenience of the watch. I have big pockets, and sometimes I don't like to look at my phone for the time, and sometimes I do look at my phone for the time and it's wrong because I moved and there's a time zone change. So it's just way more convenient for me to look at the watch. So, in conclusion, I encourage everybody to see the importance of the little things. Many tiny objects can play a bigger role in the greater picture. Today I talked about this watch, how I got it, and why it's important to me, but I encourage you to look for something similar in your life and give it meaning. Thank you.